intrusive thoughts and the rumination, all of that, we experience these things, but it's not often talked about because it can be so embarrassing. I can't tell you how many clients I have. This one intrusive, I'll like out myself by saying this. There was this one place I would drive through to get to one of the old homes that we used to live in. And it was this beautiful area, but it was like cliffside and there was like all this water below and it was gorgeous, but it was also dangerous if you weren't paying attention. And there were a few times where I would, all of a sudden, I would be driving down that road, and all of a sudden, this like image would pop into my mind where I was driving and my family's in the car, and I like drive us off a cliff and kill all of us.
We've
And
all had that thought.
right. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so terrible. Why am I thinking that? And I'm laughing about it now, but like in the moment, I'm just like, what is wrong with me? And that's an example of an intrusive thought. But you know what it also is there's also a part of me that I learned how I was more vulnerable to my intrusive thoughts when I was vulnerable in a circumstance around me. So like being on a cliffside might activate your nervous system. You might have more fear. It might make you strive for control, right? When we actually slow down the intrusive thought, it's like that's what was going on. And so I had no way to do anything except hands on the wheel and the mind. And so when you think about that, it's like, oh, it's the mind's way of trying to really get us to be really like diligent about what we're doing. And I can't even tell you, just sharing that little story, how many of my clients would like sob in relief and be like, I'm not crazy for seeing these things or thinking these things. Like, absolutely not. You have an amazing mind that wants to keep you alive and wants to keep you safe. And sometimes it has a really terrible way of going about doing that.